up, my beauties and my beasts? We are back. This video, again, another different one. But I had to come make this video really quick because something's been really bothering me, you guys. Why is everybody struggling with to tell people or not tell people that they're having weight loss surgery or had weight loss surgery? I don't understand, okay? Listen, I don't know. I didn't even consider to tell people or not tell people because I told who I wanted to tell. But on top of that, I'll tell anybody because that's my choice. But anyway, so my short answer, yes, I tell people. On Instagram, they're asking, do you tell people? Do you guys tell people? Do you tell people? I don't know. I tell people because it doesn't matter to me. I'll tell anyone. For me personally, it doesn't matter. They can feel how they want. They can say, oh, why are you doing that? We can talk about all the millions of questions that people ask or the stuff they say, but it doesn't really matter, okay? If a person goes out and they sign a 2-year contract for a gym membership, do they tell the world? Do they tell everybody? Not necessarily. They tell who they want. This is your business. This is your choice. This is your life, your health, your body. But whether you tell people or not, it really shouldn't matter. I don't think people should be sitting here wrestling with, should I tell people, should I not? But, you know, my process made me say, well, what would be some reasons to not tell people? Okay, obviously, people always have something to say. But in reality, they're going to have something to say either way. You get it, they're going to have something to say. You tell them, they're going to have something to say. You don't tell them, they're going to have something to say. It doesn't really matter. If they're that type of person and they're going to have something to say, it doesn't matter. They're going to say it. So whatever. People are against it. People are against everything. It doesn't really matter. I mean, everything that I say right now, I'm going to keep saying it doesn't matter because it really doesn't. If you're that type of person and you don't want to hear the negative or the negative is going to make you change your mind, then don't tell people. But if you tell people, there are some positive things because those same people that you maybe were hesitant to tell could be the same people that support you in the long run. So you could be gaining support. You can also be that person that helps somebody else that may benefit understand it more because as you grow in your process, you're going to educate yourself, which in return you can communicate that to somebody else. So that's a positive. Another positive is this. You're being transparent. You're allowing yourself to be honest with the world. Unapologetically honest. You know? And pride. You can have pride in your decision, pride in yourself. You don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel like you cheated. Like, you're doing the best that you can do. And just because you're getting a tool, as I always say, to help you fight obesity, you don't have to feel bad about that. Be prideful in your choice because this is hard. And no matter what people say, like, it is hard. And you know it's hard. And I know it's hard. And if you have had the surgery, you understand what I'm saying. And if you haven't had the surgery, guess what? It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. So don't feel bad about it. Don't feel sad about it. Don't feel ashamed of it. Don't feel embarrassed. Tell whoever you want to tell. And whoever you don't want to tell, excuse my language, but fuck them. You don't have to, like, bend over backwards to decide whether or not to tell the world. You don't tell them, great. You tell them, great. It's your choice. It doesn't matter to me if you choose to tell people, you know what, I've been losing weight because I've been eating right and exercising. Because in reality, you still have to eat right and exercise. So you're not lying. But don't feel bad either way. Don't feel bad if you tell people if you don't. But I had to come to you guys with this because on Instagram, it just kills me in the weight loss surgery community how many people are struggling with this. If you have somebody in your life, I don't care if it's your mate, it could be your sister, your brother, it could be your child, an adult child, because anything that a child has to say shouldn't be relevant. But an adult child. If you have people in your life though that like have negative stuff to say or they tell you stuff like, especially these women, you guys, if you have a man that tells you like, if you lose weight, I'm done, or oh, if you lose your breast, I'm done, or I married you or got with you because you were plus size. I don't want a skinny woman. Listen, don't sit here and write no whole long letter on Facebook or Instagram or any of that asking the community what you should do, because you know what you should do. That's the reason why you're asking. If he does not support your decision, and anybody that does not support your decision, you don't alter your decision because somebody else does not support it. You say, well, you know what? I understand, and if you can't support me, that's okay. And you do what's going to be best for you. Don't sit here struggling with whether to tell people because you feel like they're not going to be supportive. In reality, let's be real. A person could go through this whole process by themselves. Because it's not very much downtime. You're always going to be able to walk. You're not going to be immobile. You're not going to be anything like that. Now, I'm not saying it would feel the best, but you could. So, I mean, it depends on how bad you want it. But don't sit here wrestling with whether to tell people or not. Just go with your gut. Tell them if you want to. If you tell them, great. If you don't feel bad about that either. It's not their business. Whatever you do, they don't tell you what they do, every day. They get surgery for a bunion. They're not like screaming to the world, hey, I got toe surgery. You know what I mean? So it's okay. That's your choice. But I just wanted to say this because I think it's just such a big trend where it seems like all of a sudden people, like everybody wants to be like secretive about it. For what? Don't be ashamed of anything you do. Anything you do in life, even if you feel bad about it later, don't feel ashamed of it and don't have regrets. Because listen, it's not to help you and it's not to get you anywhere. Don't feel ashamed. Just do what's going to be best for you. Do what's going to make you happy. And at the end of the day, as long as you're happy, it doesn't matter. Because if a man won't want you because your breasts are too little, he wasn't the right one anyway. And I don't care if you've been with him for 20 years. If you've been with him for 20 years and you've been fat for 20 years and now you don't want to be fat no more and he don't like it, bye. Sorry. I mean, maybe that's harsh for some people. And maybe for some people that's not realistic. But in reality, if a person can sleep next to you every night with sleep apnea because you're obese, and watch you take medicine for diabetes because you're obese, or watch you go to the doctor and have high blood pressure and risk having heart attack and stroke because you're obese, and they're worried about your breast size. Come on. Evaluate within self. But when it's all said and done, you guys, I'm going to wrap this up. This wasn't even supposed to be really a long video. This is more of a rant. But I just want to say, whatever it is that you want to do, do it. Be prideful in it. Don't feel bad. It's okay. It's not, you're not like taking a shortcut or the easy way out. Don't let people make you think that. And anybody you tell if they disagree, leave them right where they are. It's okay. You don't have to be the fat friend forever. You don't have to be the fat wife that cooks great and stays home and cleans up forever. You don't have to be, the fat sidekick. You don't have to be any of that. If you don't want to live in the shadows because you're obese and you want to do this to make yourself better, do it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how anybody feels. Tell them, don't tell them, I don't know. But either way, I don't understand. And I said I was going to wrap this up, but I want to shed some light on this. If you're on Instagram and you're asking all of Instagram, should you tell people or not? Don't you think that somebody might see that? Those same people that you don't want to tell. It just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? And this community is so supportive. So you will have support because the community is supportive, but they're not there with you. You know what I mean? They're not the people that, in all honesty, that you care how they feel, But either way, whether you care or not, whether, it doesn't matter. Just do what's going to make you happy. But even if you ask in Instagram, if you don't want people to know, don't tell them. Don't make a a VSG Instagram. If you don't want people to know, then don't put yourself out there like that. Tell people you want on vacation for a few days. Get the surgery, get you a room, have your liquid diet, some pain meds. You'll be all right in about 2 days, 3 days. You'll be able to go home. I don't know. Anyway, that's all. That's all I have, you guys. I don't know. I just want everybody to really have some pride in yourself and not worry so much about what other people think. That's all. So yeah, that's it, and you guys will see me again soon, I'm sure, with another video. As always, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Subscribe, share so your friends can subscribe. See you guys later, and I'm out of here.